And the week begins, as it tends to do with a Monday. Today is the day. I'm going to be in the room where it happens. I'm finally going to see a preview of Hamilton, the American musical. I've booked my ticket literally back in January, so I've waited all year for this. I'm incredibly lucky because I managed to get this seat, which was, I think, the last seat that was available for today. And it was just meant to be, so I've been waiting all year for this. This is the thing that's kept me going when I've felt at my lowest, and it's going to be all completely worth it. So I've already packed my things. I just need to get dressed and get ready to go. I know my coach isn't until 9:45, but I'm still gonna leave fairly early-ish just in case. Yeah, so let's do this. So, walking to the coach station, climbing across this kindness wall in one of the alleyways at the Bear Pit, and people have just left me some lovely little post-it notes. And reading them have really perked up my morning. Yeah, it's just nice to see that there's decent humans in the world. On the coach, made it. At some point we'll set off for, it's going to be maybe 3 hours, I think, so I've got to hang tight and just wait. That's literally all I have to do, is wait for it. See what I did there? So I've made it into London. As you can see, I'm currently in Oxford Street. Now I've got to go and try find Lush. I have no idea where it is, so I'm literally just going to pace the streets until I find it. Maybe I might be able to smell it at some point, that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, wish me luck. Okay. Found it. Now I've just got to go in and see what's what. Excited, does not cover it.
So I'm currently in the nearest McDonald's to theatre. I tried to get in at 5 p.m. I know it's a couple of hours early, but they wouldn't let me in. They've also said to me that once I get inside, that's it. I'm effectively locked in until the end of the show. I can see why. They want to prevent people from sneaking in or out and ticket touting and stuff. But it does literally mean I've got to camp here until 6 o'clock. Also, my awesome eye makeup, one of the brilliant Oxford Street girls redid most of the makeup today instead of giving me a hair treatment, which is what I was hoping for, but the water ran out. All in all, Oxford Street was absolutely amazing. I have my goodies, which I will do a haul video with when I'm back in Bristol. Yeah, so all I guess I can go do now is kill some time by reading Ron Chernow's Alexander Hamilton. Okay, attempt 2. Gonna head over to the Victoria Palace Theatre now and pray they actually let me in, because it's cold and I don't fancy trekking back to McDonald's like a moron, because I've already done it twice. It's a bit embarrassing. Yeah. But I'm going to go into the room where it happens. Let's do it. This is the queue. Already before 6 o'clock. Whoa. The most precious little thing of all. A Hamilton ticket. This is going to be amazing. I'm far too excited right now. I just can't deal. Oh my god. Look at that set. Look at... I've actually got a really good angle here, so I'm pretty pleased. Considering my seat was the final seat that was available for today. Not bad. Rumor happens, rumor happens, rumor happens. Yay! All I have to do is just wait for it. I've just got out of Hamilton and oh my god, that shit was worth the 11-month wait. Totally worth it. I did cry at the end. My makeup might be a bit smudged. Yeah, it's a bit smudged. I don't care. I'm gonna go back to the hostel now anyway. Oh my god, like, Burr was incredible. The Hamilton was amazing. Like, for a kid fresh out of RADA, that's an amazing feat. Hats off to you, sir. Burr, sir. See what I did there? Anyway, I'm gonna go and eventually mentally recover from the emotional roller coaster that was Hamilton, an American musical. I'll probably talk a lot more about it tomorrow, so I will actually focus on getting to the hostel and I will see you then.
Hey, that's good.
Thought I'd get a nice easy tube home. Turns out that the train is broken. Randomly. So I have to get another stop. I
Once
may or may
again,
not get
the
there.
train currently on platform 1 is defective. The train is out of customer service. There is a train directly behind this one outside the station. Please
good.
remain behind the yellow line for your own safety. Thank you.
Good morning. Just left the hostel after a good solid 7.5 hours sleep, which is what I needed, to be honest. I'm realising that I'm coming down with a cold and today is show day. So yeah, I've got to leave London, get back to Bristol, get home, change into concert blacks and get ready for the concert. As you can see, I'm now back home in my bathroom and I am going to be giving you a little exclusive because I'm going to be doing a little mini haul with you with the products that I managed to swipe in Oxford Street. So the first one is the Cyanide Pill Bath Bomb. You can see he's a little pill and he smells like almonds because the inspiration of this bomb is the fact that some people can smell the presence of cyanide because to them it smells like almonds. So that's that one. Guardians of the Forest smells like one of my favourite products of all time, grass. Looks like a forest, is very beautiful. Another grass scented product is actually called grass and it is the Grass Bubble Bar. I saw this and shrieked in delight and chucked it into my basket straight away. And here it is. Oh, so good. So this is one of the ones you crumble. It's quite small actually, so I'm going to be savouring this one. Oh, some of the petals fell off. But no, I'm going to be savouring this, and I like that they've made it look like a little lawn with daisies in it. That's really cute. Now I've also got Sacred Lotus. They've changed the design of it slightly so it won't be as battered. And I think mine's mostly survived the journey. There's one petal that's like a tooth that's just fallen out, but other than that, she's pretty intact, which is a lot better considering the last one of these I had was completely demolished by the time I got around to using it. It smells like jasmine. Beautiful. I didn't just buy bath bombs. I bought the Giant's Gel hair dressing. It's designed for working into straight hair for styling or putting into wet hair and then scrunching into more like a volumized blow dry because of that beautiful sea salt that's in it. I've also managed to pick up one of the Emotional Brilliance eyeshadow powders that are eventually being discontinued, and this one is in the shade Radiant. I love the little glass bottle, so pretty. And the girl that was taking me around the store, Helena, was actually really kind and she managed to swipe me some samples and I'm going to show you those now.
The first one is the Princess of Darkness. It is a fresh face mask, and as you can see, it is black as my soul. That charcoal is going to be really, would be an amazing team up with, I believe, Dark Angels would be an excellent match for this as well. Either that or Herbalism, I think. And finally, the Waves Solid Shampoo. Now, if you love Big and you love Scenic and anything with sea salt in from Lush, then Waves is going to be an absolute treat for you. It's going to be a lot more volumizing than Scenic because the salt crystals are larger. Or at least that's what I was told. So I'm going to try that out tonight along with this, so I can start getting ready for my choir concert. I'll see you there.
We just did our sound check. That was absolutely amazing. Stay Hungry, who are the rap group that are performing with us for the Hamilton medley, sound incredible as well. Audience started to come in. I think it's safe to say that we're all buzzing and can't wait to get this show on the road. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Wow, what can I say? The concert was such a blast and we had such an amazing reaction from the Hamilton medley. But unfortunately, because I've got work tomorrow and quite early as well, I decided to come home straight after the concert, which isn't such a bad thing actually, because it means I get to go to bed because I am quite tired. It's been a hectic couple of days, and singing has probably made my cold worse, but totally worth it. So I think I'm going to turn in and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's dark outside, got a slightly sore throat, got a bunged up nose. But today is day 1 of Elfmas. Yes, I am now a Christmas elf right up till Christmas Eve. So I've got to go get ready and I'll show you what I look like in a minute. So this is the look. Yeah, I look a bit crazy. But I'm loving this pure gold lipstick. It's essentially gold lipstick that you can put on top of things or on its own. I've popped it on top of my usual red today to give myself a little bit more festive cheer, which I think today I need because I am cream crackered already. But usually when I get to work I tend to energise myself up anyway. What else can I say really? It's a work day, it's my first day as an elf. Got my hat. Yeah, so I guess all that's left to do is head off to work and pray that I don't sneeze on any customers. So I've been home for a little while now, just waiting for these eggs to boil for this sandwich I'm going to be making because I've decided to take some overtime. So I'll be working tomorrow, so I need good sandwiches to get me through the day, and nothing is better than a pimped up egg mayo. So my eggs are beginning to boil and get nice and rock hard. I've already buttered my bread, and this is my pimped up mayonnaise. Num 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 num. So what I do is I add some spices. I add some chili. I add paprika, as well as just some box standard pepper and salt. So it just makes these eggs a bit more exciting than just boring old egg mayo. I call it my pimped up egg mayo. Yeah. It's so cold. I know I need to get up, but it's too cold. It's so cold and it's making me feel very, very not so keen on getting out of bed. But I do have work today, I have overtime to do, so I need to get up and at 'em. I need to do this. But that involves sticking a foot out of my bed, out of my lovely warm double duvet covers. Not sure that I wanna. Good morning, hello, it is Friday and I'm doing another overtime shift. Well, today I was scheduled initially 12 till 4, but I've agreed to take on a longer shift today because we need overtime, people, and I'm more than willing to step into the breach. I have my Lemsip from home in a flask that I'm just sipping away, and I think my eyeliner went really well today as well. I'm really pleased with how my elf makeup's going at the moment. It's just brilliant. I'm having an amazing time being an elf as well. Actually, on the bus this morning, I was sat opposite a 3-year-old little girl, and what was really funny was that she kept staring at me. So I sort of just gave her a wink and pulled a face, and she giggled, and it was really, really adorable. And then I was walking past a coffee shop on the way into work, and these two younger girls saw me out the window. They grinned and they waved, and that's how I sort of waved back with a knowing look, and they gasped and ran out the window, probably to tell their mum and dad that they've seen a real life elf. So it's a really lovely way to start the day, just spreading a little bit of festive magic, which I really love. So I'm actually half an hour early, so I'm just gonna enjoy my Lemsip. I might even also make a cup of tea just to be on the safe side, and just chill out more for another excellent Christmas shift. Yeah, I know I haven't really filmed much over the past couple of days. I've just been working and I've been really, really tired. So yeah, I guess I just haven't made much content in the past week, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I've been ridiculously busy. It's literally been non-stop since I came back from London. This is the first day that I've really just stopped for a little while, and that's been really nice. This afternoon I am going to be going into town to do some singing with choir. We're going to be raising money for a Bristol-based charity that looks after people with severe brain injuries and their families, which is really, really good. So we're going to be raising money in the Bristol Christmas market for that. Then I'm going to be meeting with Matt afterwards, and we're going to go see Star Wars. We're going to see the new Star Wars movie. Matt's already seen it. Cheeky git. But I haven't seen it yet, so we're going to go after I'm done with singing in choir. Yeah. Whilst I've been chilling out, I've discovered a new podcast that I'm actually really excited about. It's called The Guilty Feminist, and it's essentially these comedians that are all female sitting down and talking about feminist issues, and how they relate to the 21st century and all the hypocrisies that feminism inevitably causes, as it is still a growing and changing movement. I've just listened to the most recent one, which is about period poverty, and I actually learned quite a lot about it, so I thought I'd actually kind of talk about it. It sucks that hundreds and thousands of teenage girls across the country are unable to go to school because they can't afford sanitary products, which means that they inevitably miss school, and then they miss hours and hours of their education, and that's especially bad when they're sitting their exams for both GCSE and A-level. Period poverty is something we should discuss. It shouldn't be taboo, which is why I'm mentioning it openly here on this channel. I, in the past, have sometimes been unable to afford sanitary products. It sucked. It's uncomfortable. It's difficult. And it's just such a big taboo. And it's really awkward to have to turn around and say, hey, can I borrow a tampon? Or do you have a pad to spare to somebody, because you physically cannot afford the products that you need because they're so expensive and taxed as luxury products. yeah. So I will actually put the campaign for free periods in the description below. I'm going to put a link to that petition to sign. If you would like to, that would be absolutely fantastic. And also just generally more information about that campaign in the description below. I will also put a link to the Guilty Feminist podcast, because I think you guys would probably really like it. If you like watching what I do, then you should really like this podcast series as well. And yeah, I'm gonna go and get ready for choir now. So thank you for listening to this PSA, and I will go back to the usual programming of last week. Made it into town. Now I'm a bit late. No. Just made it into town. I'm running a little late because traffic has been abysmal, because as you can probably see, it's Saturday in Bristol and everyone's decided to do all their Christmas shopping all at once. So I've got to go and try and find the choir now and hopefully just shuffle in and not look blatantly late, which I totally am. So we've just finished our busking and we're now in the, I think it's a Bamala bar for drinks. It's good. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Matt. Yeah.
We're in the shadows,
Yeah, it's really like a gel sound. Steve, you want a food?
That's a look, Dad. What did you do? What did you do?
It falls a bit when I smile.
So Matt, we were going to go see Star Wars, weren't we?
Yes.
But what happened?
Full.
It was very full and not ideal. So instead, we've been invited over to our mate Chris's house. So we're going to go there and play some video games, because that's what we nerds do on a Saturday night. Last part of the day is tucking in my baby. Hey, it's bedtime for Charlie's. Oh, you're gorgeous. Little face. Aww, look at you. You're so gorgeous. You're like, yeah, let me sleep. See you tomorrow. Sunday. What can I say? I'm actually really early for work, so early that not even anybody's turned up to let anybody in. So I'm sat outside, I have a coffee. The lady serving me was really sweet. She accidentally made me a large one rather than a small, so she charged me for a small. It's all very exciting. Yeah, I've just got to sit and wait for a manager to turn up to let me in. It is quite funny seeing members of the public looking in to see if anybody's in there, and I'm like, nope, if I have to wait outside, so do you. Yeah, so 9:30 to 6:30 today, so it's a lovely full day. Yeah. Just settled back at home because I went out for a meal with some of my older friends, which is quite nice. We do it like once every couple of months. We meet up for a nice meal and just sit and put the world to rights, which was actually really enjoyable, and I managed to get a lot off my chest and stuff. Yeah, it's been really nice. Work was great as usual, and now it's bedtime because I have work again tomorrow. And yeah, I guess that brings the week very much to an end. It's been a very hectic week, a very exciting week. I achieved a life goal, which is to see a West End show on my own, not just any show. It was Hamilton, and it was probably one of the best things I've done in a very, very long time. It was something I needed to do for myself to prove that I could do it, and that I could
do an overnight stay in London alone, and it's just made me want to do it again and again and again. So hopefully in the next year or so I'm gonna go and see a lot more shows. That's what I'm hoping, provided that I get a permanent job. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys last week.